Two people, same salary, same city, same bills. One sleeps fine at night and the other lies awake doing math that never adds up. And the only difference between them has nothing to do with their bank account. Welcome back. Today, we are going deep into something called happy money, a concept developed by Ken Honda. And by the end of this video, I promise you are going to see your bank account, your spending habits, and your entire financial life in a completely different way. Not because I'm going to hand you a budget template or a savings hack, but because we are going to address the root, the emotional root. Think about this. Most of us grew up in households where money was either a source of tension, shame, silence, or stress. It was the thing parents fought about behind closed doors. It was the thing nobody explained but everybody worried about. And because of that, we absorbed a money story before we even knew what compound interest was. Your money story is the collection of beliefs, feelings, and experiences you had around money growing up. And here is the kicker. That story is still running in the background of every financial decision you make right now. Every time you check your account balance with dread. Every time you avoid opening a bill. Every time you make money and immediately feel the urge to spend it before it disappears. That is your childhood money story playing out in adult real life. The concept of happy money flips all of this upside down. It starts with a deceptively simple idea. Money responds to how you feel about it. Not just what you do with it, how you actually feel about it emotionally. There is a huge difference between someone who earns well and feels peace and someone who earns well and still feels like they are one bad month away from disaster. Both people might have identical bank balances, but their inner experience of money is completely different. And over time, that inner experience shapes everything on the outside. Before we go further, I want to ask you a quick favor. If this kind of content speaks to you, if you are tired of surface-level money advice and want to go deeper into what actually drives your financial reality, hit that subscribe button right now. I put out videos like this regularly, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Go ahead, subscribe, and then let us keep going. So how do you actually start to heal your relationship with money? It begins with awareness. Most people are completely unconscious about how they interact with money emotionally. They either avoid thinking about it entirely or they obsess over it from a place of fear. Neither of those is a healthy relationship. Think about any close relationship in your life, a friendship, a partnership, a family bond. The ones that thrive are built on gratitude, presence, and intentional care. The ones that fall apart are characterized by avoidance, anxiety, resentment, and control. Your relationship with money works the exact same way. When money comes to you, do you receive it with gratitude? Or do you immediately grip it tightly out of fear it will leave? When you spend money, do you do it with intention and even a sense of joy? Or do you spend to numb something or spend and feel guilty afterwards? The happy money philosophy encourages what sounds almost too simple, thanking money when it arrives, genuinely pausing and acknowledging it, saying thank you, and then asking where it wants to go. Not in a magical thinking way, but in a way that shifts your emotional stance from anxious and reactive to intentional and calm. That small shift in posture, from fear to appreciation, begins to rewire how your nervous system relates to financial flow. Here is where it gets even more powerful. Your self-worth and your net worth are deeply connected. Not because one determines the other, but because how you value yourself directly influences what you believe you deserve to receive, keep, and grow. People who unconsciously believe they are not worthy of abundance will find fascinating ways to stay broke even when they are making decent money. They overspend, they undersave, they undercharge, they give it away out of guilt, they attract financial chaos. All of it traces back to that inner belief. And this is why getting rich without doing the inner work can actually make things worse, not better. More money flowing through a broken relationship just amplifies the dysfunction. You have seen this play out with lottery winners, with athletes, with executives. The money shows up, but the old story is still running the show. The real work, the happy money work, is about making friends with money before more of it arrives. It means examining your money story honestly, looking at what you witnessed, what you were told, what you decided about money when you were young and still impressionable. Then consciously deciding which parts of that story you want to carry forward and which parts you are finally ready to put down. Generosity is another cornerstone of this philosophy. When you give from a place of genuine abundance, even if your account balance does not yet reflect that abundance, you signal to yourself that you are not operating from scarcity. That shift from scarcity to sufficiency is one of the most powerful redirects you can make. Your money mindset creates your money reality. Your self-worth shapes your net worth. And the way you treat money, whether you welcome it or fear it, honor it or abuse it, receive it gracefully or push it away with anxiety, determines the entire texture of your financial life. You have the power to change this story. It starts today, right now, with one honest question. If money were a person, how have you been treating it? And more importantly, how do you want to treat it going forward? That answer is where your new financial story begins.